Hello, Facebook. It's Michelle Baker, the Congruency Catalyst International Speaker Trainer Coach, with today's lesson learned on the path to purpose. This is lesson number 25, and it's what is a shame-ectomy? So yes, it's been a few days since I've been here, and I will let you know that the lessons learned are not going to be every day. One of the things that challenges me is doing things when I actually have the inspiration and I'm actually called to give you guys a word. So setting up some consistent everyday thing, it works, but it becomes work. And what I love to do is to share from the joy of my heart what I'm called to share with you. So that's going to be the format from now on. As I'm called to share something awesome and divine and interesting, I will share. But otherwise, this is not going to be a regular everyday format. It's just going to come as I'm called to share. So again, here we go. What is a shame-ectomy? A shame-ectomy is the removal of biased feelings of embarrassment, guilt, disgrace, humiliation of yourself and others. So I have had the benefit of having a shame-ectomy in my life. And interestingly enough, it's like a cancer. If you don't catch it all, it can start to grow back. So I've had that experience. When I first did the Dream Big Buzz the first time, I didn't set out on the date I thought I was going to set out on. Oh my God, I had to go back in and do a removal. I had a sense of embarrassment because this is what I said I was going to do. And what are other people going to think? So I went to that embarrassment and disgrace. Well, I have since had my shame-ectomy done and it's complete. It's not coming back, completely removed. And here are the 4 ways that you can get the precision, the scalpel precision of making certain you remove and you have your shame-ectomy. The first thing is identify the source. What is the source of shame? The way we know that the source of shame is that there's a feeling. I start to feel that icky feeling of embarrassment, guilt, disgrace, or humiliation in the face of other people. I'm really stuck in what is someone else going to think about me? What are other people going to think about me? What would they possibly say if I did this or if this went wrong? How am I going to look? That is one of the things that has to be removed. Why do you care what other people think? Shame is a component of being that embarrassment, and that's just the awareness that a social norm has been breached. I've mentioned this before, but when we're breaching a social norm, that is something that you will always do. When you decide to step into your greatness and be the unique, individual, beautiful person that you're created to be, you're going to be in a constant state of breaching social norms. You cannot coexist. You cannot be a person that's unique, wonderful, and beautiful and sit in a social norm at the same time. So you want greatness, you want amazing life, get ready to be someone that breaches. And I'm not saying that you're breaching in a negative way. You're not going out and consistently looking to hurt other people. You're just being true to yourself. And when you do that, you give that permission to other people to do the same thing. So, and it's a beautiful thing. I love people who are individuals. Hey, Wanda July, how are you today? The second scalpel removal, the second cut, we should say, is identify the triggers. So for me, some of the triggers were that all of a sudden I would actually start to stutter. I would start to blink fast and I could no longer hold eye contact. And then I would start to make excuses and lie and start to give like a whole lot of rationale and reasoning behind what I did. Understanding that as an individual, unique, beautiful person, when you do something, no one else needs to agree. As long as you're creating something beautiful in this world, that means that you're not going out there to harm or hurt other people. Not everyone is going to agree with you. So it's okay, but identify the triggers that when you start to care, when you start to feel that anxiety and that anxiousness and you have to make it up and oh my God, let me tell you because it's okay and let me explain. No, you just don't understand. That's one of the quickest ways to know that you're chasing after trying to get someone to make you feel better about you is trying to have someone understand you. They don't need to understand you. They just need to accept you as you accept them. The third way, acceptance of all of you. Yay! See how that worked? That is the most incredible gift you can give every person in your life that you love. Hey, Jessica, how are you? That is the most incredible gift you can give to everyone in your life is acceptance of yourself. You can't give what you don't have. When you don't love yourself, you cannot love another person. And it took me years to understand that. I went out looking for love in all the wrong places. Hey, Marty, how are you? Show and tails. So I went out looking for love in all the wrong places constantly. I tell people my greatest desire in life when I was younger was to be married and have kids. I kept dating the same guy. He had a different name, looking for someone to validate me and tell me I was worth it when it actually existed in myself. And now that I have found it, I will not give this to another individual for the rest of my days. So accepting all of you, all the mistakes, all the failures, all the setbacks. If you don't know anything about me, I actually have an ex-convict. I have a record and did something that I paid the consequences for. And that was a source of shame for me for years. I never told people that because I was like, oh my God, what would they know? What would they say about me if they knew this? So that's another way to know that you're living and existing in shame is if you're holding on to something that you care, what would they think about me? Would they really love me? So living your life true to you means that you're literally an open book, that all of your past, all the dark, deep, uglies, everything has come out of you in some format. That's number 4 cut is get support. So you don't need to tell everybody your business. There are safe groups for whatever source your shame is where you can go and you can create space to share and get it off of you. The minute you have a secret that you care that other people know about you, you have shame. And it puts you in a dark, dark place where you begin to start to hide. And you will always question if someone actually truly loves or cares about you because the mind will play a trick on you and say, if they only knew, they wouldn't love or care. So living your life as an open book is so powerful because then you are free to love and free to receive love. So again, this is the process of a shame-ectomy. One of the things that I'm really good at is helping people have shame-ectomies. I've actually gotten my PhD in shame-ectomy because I've had to have a couple myself. But if that's something you desire, if that's something you'd like for yourself, go to my website, michellebaker.com, and schedule a discovery session, and let's see if I can get you a shame-ectomy. Or if you just want to hang out with the Dream Big Bus, go to that page and let me know if I'm coming to your town so I can come and meet you in person. I am very excited about living this life abroad in my Dream Big Bus and getting to meet amazing people like yourself who are watching this video and see how we can create some incredible things in this world, like helping other people have shame-ectomies. This has been Michelle Baker, the Congruency Catalyst International Speaker Trainer Coach with today's lessons learned on the path to purpose. And remember, this is not going to be an everyday occurrence. I am only going to be doing lessons learned as my creator. I call him God. You might call him universe, the divine, Buddha, the spirit, the goddess, whomever. But as my God calls me to do them, that's when I will share the gift that he's given me to give to you. Have a wonderfully blessed day, and I will see you at the next lesson, which will be 26.